Welcome back. Sewage pipes that are nearly a century old here in Green Bay are going to be receiving some improvements.
These pipes are going to be repaired by creating new pipes within the existing ones. Jeremy Wallace speaking to New Water about the project. He's joining us in the studio right now with how that will impact some traffic as well. Jeremy.
Cami, folks can expect road, sidewalk, and bike trail closures. New Water, the brand of Green Bay Metropolitan Sewage District, who owns the pipe, says the project will be fully underway soon and is expected to be completed by next year. The improvements will be on Adams Street and Main Street. The pipes have been around since the 1930s. After this project, they will have a new interior lining which will extend their life for decades. The project is expected to cost nearly $29 million. Funding is coming from the user fees and rates of its municipal customers. New Water says other than road closures and sidewalk closures, there will be no other disruptions.
No water or no sanitary sewer wastewater services will be disrupted during this. So part of the construction requirements is that we maintain sewer service through the entire period of construction.
Coming up at 6, you'll hear from a retailer on Main Street. He'll share why he's optimistic his business will be fine during construction. Cami and Chris.